Howdy, folks. Welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I have a gift request from none other than Renee Mooberry, who resides currently in Las Vegas, and but originally from Louisiana. I love to point these things out when I know the geographies of where people are at. Just might even be somewhat relevant to the how I hear the song, certainly. But this is James Blunt's song, Goodbye My Lover. I don't know the song. It's a gift request from Renewal. So Renee, shout out to you. Thank you. And this is live at Oxford Union. And I've seen there are a number of wonderful debates that have taken place there. In some ways, I think they may have lost their way. In other ways, they may have regained it by having these debates, which is wonderful. I went to Rutgers, and I know Rutgers has one of the top 5, and I was a philosophy major at Rutgers, and it had, when I graduated, one of the top philosophy departments in the world, and still does. And the reason I point that out is because I think currently Rutgers has the number 3 or 4 fourth ranked philosophy department in the world, and I know that Oxford and or Cambridge, or what they call the Oxbridge schools, because they share people in ways the way Harvard and Yale will here in the States, but they are right up there in the top 5 as well. So anyhow, I want to make my way over there or do some remote podcasts. If I find the time to start another channel, I'd love to do philosophy discussions about different findings, strains of thought, which is what philosophy is largely about, especially if you're somewhat of a Platonist. But let's see what James Blunt has. Goodbye, My Lover. I don't know what this is, but Renee said she likes the emotional, basically the emotional torrent within this song. So here we go. Now, he's a Brit. James is a Brit. As is Fen Laurie in the Fens of England.
Did I disappoint you or let you down? Should I be feeling guilty or let the judges frown? 'Cause I saw the end before we'd begun. Yes, I saw you were blinded, and I knew I had won. So I took what's mine by eternal right, took your soul out into the night. It may be over, but it won't stop there. I am here for you, if you'd only care. You touched my heart, you touched my soul, you changed my life and all my goals. And love is blind, and that I knew when my heart was blinded with you. I touched your lips and held your head, shared your dreams and shared your bed. I know you well, I know your smell, I've been addicted to you. Goodbye, my lover, goodbye, my friend. You have been the one, you have been the one for me. Goodbye, my lover, goodbye, my friend. You have been the one, you have been the one for me.
All right, it might be sacrilege to interrupt a song like this, but that's the nature of what I do. He took her soul out, though. I believe those were the words he used. And so that certainly is connotated negatively. So, I mean, it's dynamic, what's going on within the song, of course, and the way he's singing it and portraying it. But I love that part about addiction, because love is indefinable. There are words in language, like the word spirit, that are purposely used to be indefinable. They're certain je ne sais quoi. You know it when you hear it in context, but you cannot define it. And that's why even in theological circles with terms like Holy Spirit, that has been used in a sense to give structure to that which is not structurable, if you will. And love is the same thing. Love, you recognize it, but you cannot define it adequately. It's describable, but not definable. And that's where the song here is bringing all this sort of into focus.
I am a dreamer, and when I wake, you can't break my spirit. It's my dreams you take, and as you move on, remember me. Remember us and all we used to be. I've seen you cry, I've seen you smile, I've watched you sleeping for a while. I'd be the father of your child, I'd spend a lifetime with you. I know your fears and you know mine. We've had our doubts, but now we're fine. And I love you, I swear that's true. I cannot live without you. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me.
Man, he doesn't hold back.
And I still hold your hand in mine. In mine when I'm asleep. And I will bare my soul in time when I'm kneeling at your feet. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. I'm so hollow, baby. I'm so hollow. I'm so hollow. I'm so hollow, baby. I'm so hollow. I'm so hollow.
There you go. It must be, I don't know, pro forma to not stand at these events, but I was watching them and I was wondering what they are thinking while listening to this overly dramatized, I can't say rendition of his own song because I haven't heard any. This is the first time I've heard it, so I don't know how he performs it otherwise, but I would imagine he puts every cell in his body seems to rise to the surface in this song. I was thinking during this that this would be more, would be better suited to a Broadway production, because that's how Broadway is done. Everything is emphasized. And yet this is a song about a breakup. He's obviously heartbroken. She may not be, she might be, but for whatever reason, they're going their own way. And it's her choice. I think that's a fair inference from this song where he's bereft and they're still breaking up. He would be the father of her child. He would do all these things that are, in a sense, normal in a relationship. But as I'm watching them, the audience there, during the performance, and he's all in, and I know Brits are typically much more reserved than those in the States, and I appreciate a lot about that sense of propriety. And other times it can be a little too staid for me, but I'm watching the people there, and I'm thinking, I wonder if they feel that their own emotionality is not worthy or cannot even rise to the level that he's showering upon them and they might have felt inadequate. And you do self-checks. It's like, wait a minute. I mean, I know as a reactor, a country music reactor, I listen to songs a lot and I pick up on things. I get inspired by lyricism, by wordsmiths, by turns of phrases, by the way in which a producer will put a track together with the instrumentation and bring in an instrument just for one note and then go out, and the thought that's put into it. And I am inspired by all of that. But there are times where I can't say my conscience is pricked because I generally am aware of what I'm thinking at all times and strive to be truer to what I believe, which people just describe as being a better version of oneself. And I do try to be that, whatever that may be, set in a social context, because I want to be, in a sense, more amiable, not just wishy-washy, but certainly find ways of connecting with people, because we exist in a social context here on planet Earth. But when you have a song that's about a breakup and he's portraying it as being so devastating, and then I think you can't help but get carried away sometimes and thinking, my gosh, am I a lesser human being? Because I've been devastated by breakups before, but not like this. I don't know. And when you're in the presence of it, you're like, oh my gosh, how do I even respond to that? Well, they responded beautifully in a very British appropriate way by clapping their brains out. That's crass. But yeah, that's not distinctly country. I'll put that in the Country Heart playlist, Renee. You had piano and you had a man pouring out his soul. And you could see why he has a huge following across the globe. So I'll rate that song and performance what I felt. And simply as a song and as a feeling I got from it, I give that a 9.5. I mean, that was drama. There you go. Maybe I should start a new playlist for drama, but it would be it would be populated with very few. So by very few. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. Woo! Have a wonderful day. I'll see you on another video, and keep rocking the country and songs with a country heart.
Took your soul out into the night. It may be over, but it won't stop there.